Hi guys, Swansea Wanderers here, back again from a match review on the channel, and today I'll be reviewing the 2-2 Desmond draw at the Liberty Stadium, where it finished Swansea City 2, Wycombe Wanderers 2 in a 4-goal classic. All the goals came in the second half, some early goals in the second half, some late goals in the second half, and a lot of drama in total, to be honest. First half wasn't great, second half a lot of good action for the neutral, so of course I'll be doing player ratings, match ratings for the manager, referee, stuff like that, rating the players who came off the bench, and overall just ranking the game against some of you guys in the end. So let's turn comments on. Let's see who's in the stream, who's one of the 3 people already in here. So let's see who's in the chat. I'll welcome you guys to the stream. Talk about the game, get you guys in, and we all know how a match review works. So, right, Ashton, mate, how are you? I'm all right, Ashton, mate. Just a little bit disappointed with today's game, really. Make sure you smash a like on the stream, guys. Just waiting for a few more people to jump in now and again. But yeah, like I said, you know how a match review works, and hopefully it'll be an interesting one. Hello, Gordon Lewis. How you doing, mate? Are you well? Hope you're well. Hello, Riney. I think that's it. He puts 4th. Well, you are technically the 4th who are in here because there's 4 people in here. But yeah, wait for a few more people to join. Of course, I was going to do this earlier, but I was a bit busy. I had to go to town. Yo, bit dull, weren't they? Yeah. Just the average draw in the championship, isn't it? To all. I was saying this in my match preview. You had some people saying like 6-1 and stuff, and I was saying like no game in the championship is easy. You're not expected to win every game, and at the end of the day, Wycombe showed that even though they're 24th, they did put up a good fight today. Even though we probably should have got something on the thing. Oh, my dad's come because I don't have a YouTube account. I'm the one. Yeah, it's no worries, Lucas. Mate, I know who you are. No worries, pal. Hello, Scott Rowan. How are you doing? This gives me an excuse to stop revising. Revise, El Boss, revise, mate. But hopefully you can learn some stuff off me, and maybe if Steve Cooper's watching, he can learn a few tips off me as well. So I'll get on to the game, and of course, Swansea City lined up in a 4-3-3 formation. It was Freddie Woodman in goal, Carl Norton, Ryan Bennett, Mark Wahey, Ryan Manning at the back. The midfield 3 was Jay Fulton as the holding midfielder with Matt Grimes and Conor Horan playing just in front of him. And the attack with Andre on the right-hand side, Andre in the striker position, because I was thinking, because Routledge actually came on pretty early. So it was AU up front. On the right wing, it was Connor Roberts, and on the left wing, it was Jamal Lowe. Hello, Louis. Welcome to the stream, mate. So, thoughts on the team. I wasn't happy with Roberts on the right wing. I don't think he was a great winger. He's not really a winger, but we've got no many other options. AU up front, I wasn't really happy with because I don't think, he's good on his own up front. I think he's more better in a 2-striker formation. And then lower on the left, I was pretty happy with because he's been good. Horhan, I was happy with him starting Fulton, Grimes. Like I said in my preview, I'd like to play a little bit more rotation. I'd like to see Bidwell in today. I'd like to see Smith start, maybe Danda. And he just didn't rotate, really. And I think, that could have cost us. So going on to the game then, nothing really happened in the opening 5 minutes. He had a half chance deflected up for the corner, 2 corners. But the big, major talking point for the Swans overall in the game was probably Andre's injury. Now, wasn't much in it. Wasn't even a foul. I don't think it was him. He just tweaked his ankle. Apparently, it's a hamstring strain. Luckily, he didn't play on longer, as the injury could have got worse. But it does look like Andre, who could be missing the rest of the season. He is 150 million% out for the midweek game against QPR. Depends how long the injury is. Horhan sustained an injury and like a Cardiff game, which was supposed to be a hamstring injury, and then he returned straight after the international breaks for 2 weeks. So hopefully, it's not long. But I really don't see Andre featuring for the rest of the season, which is a big blow considering we're now only 6 points off second with 4 games in hand. And of course, we are still playing Watford the last game of the season. So if AU's injury is as big as it seems, then it will be a big blow. We struggled without him today. We were 2-0 down without him. It didn't really look like a threat in that first half. Did we score in? Second half, we really didn't look like a threat until we got that penalty. And, he's going to be a huge, huge miss for us. He's our talisman, top scorer, leader, our penalty taker. And, AU just offers so much, defensively, headers as well. And, AU, if he's out for more than 2 weeks, I think it's a blow. If he misses one game against QPR and he can return against Red, and then I think, it'll be okay. But, we've seen when he does miss a game, we do miss him. He missed that Rotherham game at home when we just about won 1-0, and we wasn't great in that one. Sheffield Wednesday at home when he missed the first half because he was injured, and he came on second half, and he scored when he came on. But he was out for that first half against Sheffield Wednesday, 1-0 down at the time. So when he doesn't play, we do lack that threat up front. We did see it today until, of course, the final 10 minutes where we finally got going in the game. But yeah, that was a big blow onto the game. Then there wasn't really many chances in the first half. Really, the major talking point on the game now A couple of chances for the Swans. Good play from the Swans. Conor Horan, a really good effort just wide. It did look like it was going to the bottom corner. What we've seen from Conor Horan in the Swansea shirt is that he can score goals outside the box. A really good effort to the box just wide of David Stockdale's post. Then Swansea City had a counter-attack. Wycombe were just trying to pass through the midfield back to the defence. The midfield, bit like Sheffield Wednesday when we played them. It was a poor pass back, really. Routledge, similar to you, really, just barges a player off the ball. He gives it to Roberts, who cuts inside on his left foot. And let's be fair, it's a pretty tame effort for Roberts. He's not stronger. He's much stronger on the right-hand side of his foot than the left-hand side of his foot. So, pretty convincing save of Dave Stockdale's half-time then. Can't recall Wycombe having any chances. They had a few corners, but nothing really testing Freddie Woodman. And we, tested David Stockdale once, which was a pretty safe save from David Stockdale. Whole PFCFC vlogs. Welcome to the 19 people in the chat as well. I'll be going on to the second half now. Make sure you like the stream, guys, and make sure if you don't interact, then not coming on at the end of the stream, because I want to reward the people who actually interact. Hello, Mike. How you doing, mate? On to the second half. In a very, very early second half goal for Wycombe Wanderers. I think it was like 25 to 30 seconds in, they did score. It was lovely play from Ija Ikpeazu, who played it back to Admiral Muskie. Lovely link-up play between those two. It came up in the half volley, and fair play to, I think it was Muskie. What a strike, half volley, passes, gets flown by Woodman. It's a really good finish. I've seen a few people question Woodman, but at the end of the day, it's a half volley. You got to give it to Muskie. It's a great strike from him, and it came out of nothing really, because we kind of did top that first half, even though there wasn't much in it between the two sides. But it's an excellent strike from Muskie, and you've got to give credit to him. And then a couple of minutes later, Wycombe could have doubled their lead. It was a short corner, whipped back into the back post towards Stewart there, the centre back. He heads it across goal, and it's a fingertip save from Freddie Woodman onto the bar. I've seen people give Freddie Woodman criticism in this game, but it could have been much worse. It could have been 3-0 if that goes in, because they scored straight after the corner. But that was a really good save, well worked, set piece from Wycombe, back post towards Stewart, who's got a great header on it. That's a great fingertip save from Freddie Woodman. And then from the resulting corner, they score from it. Unlike the one they just had just now, where Stewart hit the bar, they played it well worked. Gareth McLear, the ex-Reading player, lovely skill into the box. Really, really poor from Horan, not closing down tight enough. Roberts was coming in then. I think Roberts could have slide tackled to, get it out or block the cross, block the shot. But I think Roberts maybe was a bit scared to give a penalty away, but I think Roberts could have done a little bit better to prevent that goal, especially Conor Horan. He's just walking around the man. Get tighter to him, man. Get tighter to him. And Horan has an absolute stinker today. I thought he turned the leaf. I thought we turned the leaf to beat in Millwall, Sheffield Wednesday. I thought, we've turned the leaf. We're going to get back on form. I've been proven wrong. But yeah, that was really, really poor from Horan. Just, didn't seem bothered today. And again, the critics are out for Conor Horan. I'm going to blame him for that second goal. I'm going to also blame Roberts, because I think Horan definitely should have got tighter to Gareth McLeary. Yes, he's a decent player, decent tricky player, but there was no effort for Horan to get tight to him. And then Roberts, I think he could have at least put an effort in to get the shot. It's a great finish from McLeary, and in the space of 5 minutes in the second half, we find ourselves 2-0 down. Of course, then Hooper tried changing the game. He brought Morgan Whittaker, he brought Jan Danda, and he also brought on, who did he bring on as well? Corey Smith. So he took off Jay Fulton, he took off Horahan, and he also took off Kyle Norton. We had a chance in a couple of minutes after. Jamal Lowe went round David Stockdale, very tight angle with two Wycombe players on the line as well. He does shoot, it comes off one of the players on the line, and Routledge follows it up, and it's also off the line. And you were just thinking, it's not going to be out there. When we have two shots in the 6-yard box, which blocked on the line, you just think it's not going to be your day. But Swansea City fortunes do turn straight after that. Cullen comes on for Wayne Routledge. Bit weird considering Routledge came on in the first half and he comes off, so that was a bit interesting. But anyway, we win a penalty. Ryan Manning shot. I don't know what the Wycombe player was doing. It was a low shot from Manning, and the player, he's on his knees and he just handballs it, and the ball just stops in his hand. I don't know what he's doing. It's not like in the air, taking a flexion. It's a low shot, and he just goes on his knees and handballs it with his palm of his hand. And he had the cheek then to complain to the referee. What have you give that for? So that was a bit of a weird one from the Wycombe player, but it's a definite penalty. People say Penzi, you get lucky, but I'm sorry, that is 100% a penalty. I know we should have had a penalty in added time as well, but going to that, Jamalo was stepping up, and I was saying to I was saying in my watch strong, why is Lowe taking this? Why is Lowe taking this? Why not Matty Grimes? Every time Grimes took a penalty when he was not playing, he scored. But Jamal Lowe, he's confident. He scored 3 goals last 2 games, or his 4 goals in 3 games. A really, really confident penalty, smashed it to the roof of the net. David Stockdale kind of guessed the right way, but there was just too much power. So it was a really good penalty from Jamal Lowe. Then 4 minutes later, Swansea City equalised. Started away, Wycombe Wanderers scored 2 goals in 5 minutes. We also scored like 2 goals in 4 minutes, but later on in the match. It was lovely play from Jan Danda. Jan Danda's got his critics, but I'm sorry. Every time I see Jan Danda play, he creates some chances and, he opens a play up. And it was really good work from Jan Danda. It was a lovely ball by Manning to Danda, who switches a lovely little curl on the pass of Roberts. Roberts takes his touch, crosses it, back post. Liam Cullen's there to head it home. The Temby Messi, as we like to call him here in Swansea. Really good header from Liam Cullen. Great cross from Roberts. Good play from Jan Danda. 2-2, 2 goals in 4 minutes. We were thinking, can we get a winner? Can we get a winner? Watford were losing at this point. Brentford was still drawing. Those results stay the same. And, we didn't really provide any attacking threat after. We were trying to get in the final third, a few poor passes from, Corey Smith. Lowe had a couple of poor touches, but, a couple of chances then for Wycombe to win the game. It was a lovely, good cross from Wycombe Wanderers, headed towards Freddie Wanderers' goal. It's a bit of a weird save because he kind of like scoops it up and saves it instead of like palming out. So instead of like palming out like that, he kind of like scoops it up. And then the number 15 for Wycombe Wanderers, not too sure who it was. How he missed this, I don't know. I think it was like the 89th minute at this point. A cross comes in, great header, like I said. Woodman kind of like scoops it up. And number 15, he's in the 6-yard box and just somehow misses the Swansea TV angle we had. Because the advertising board went behind in there, we all thought he was in, but thankfully it didn't go in. Then Swansea had another chance of a penalty shout. I think it was a penalty. He's literally pushed him like that in the back, and Keith Stroud, the referee, he's probably thinking, "Oh, I've already given 1 penalty. We can't give him another one." It's a cross comes in, Manning gets pushed, referee gives nothing. Yes, could say it's a bit soft. He's looking for it. But I'm sorry, if you put 2 hands on someone's back, if that's outside the box, it's a free kick every day. It doesn't matter if that team had 1 penalty. You've got to give the second penalty. At the end of the day, these referees, they just don't know what they're doing. And I thought the referee was poor today. I also forgot to mention Ryan Bennett probably should have been sent off as well. There was an incident in the first couple of minutes where he just handballed down the halfway line, which was a yellow card. That's fair enough. But there was also an incident where Wycombe had a shot in the first half where Bennett clearly, dived and handled it. Should have been a straight red card, if anything. And a penalty to Wycombe. And there was a few more tackles Bennett put in, which we won the ball, but the follow-through was bad. So I thought Bennett was lucky not to get sent off today. And I thought the referee for both sides was, pretty poor. So that was all the game summed up, really, on the whole. Some people have been saying it's a point gained. I think it's a 2 points loss. Watford lost today. You don't see them losing too many times. I don't think they're going to lose too many games towards now and our game towards the end of the season. I think it's 2 points lost. If you're drawing at home to Wycombe Wanderers, I don't care if you're down to 9 minutes, a crap result. I've seen people comparing, Watford got a point against Wycombe on the season. Yeah, but that wasn't under Zizko Menez. They were under that Russian or Croatian manager. So, you can't compare results to us on Watford when they were away to Wycombe, which is a bit harder than versus home. So it's a crap result. Wycombe are basically down already. And, to go 2-0 down to Wycombe, it's just really, really poor. Fair play for the players for getting back into the game, but we should never have been in that scenario anyway. I don't care if you get injured. There's still another 11 professional football players, to probably beat. You couldn't tell me who was 24th and 3rd. At the end of the day, fair play to the players getting back. You can look at some positives. That's 3 times in 3 games. Now we've scored 2 more goals. 2 goals conceded at Wycombe is not great, but I can see why people are a little bit positive. We're still 2 points above Brentford. They've still got a game in hand on us, so we're now 6 points behind Watford. But, if this was 2 months ago, Watford lost. Say this game was played in February and we were 7 points behind Watford. We drew to Wycombe 2-2, got back from 2-0 down, and Watford lost. I say it's a good point. But with 4 games left of the season, it's not a good point because if teams drop points, you have to win. Draws are absolutely relevant when you need to win. I'm sorry, but like I said, this game was 2 months ago. It's a good point, don't get me wrong. But with 4 games left, it's a crap point. It's a crap point, and I stand by that. So, guys, let me know in the comments down below. What did you think of the game? I'll read a few of your comments out, and then we'll get on player ratings, and I'll get some of you guys in. Watford have Norwich, Brentford, Swansea, yeah, but do you really think we're going to go the way to Vicarage Road and beat them, Daff? I don't think so. I think they'll beat Norwich, to be honest. Daff, if Norwich are on the beach, are they promoted? And I probably think they'll beat Brentford as well. Like I said, Watford's home form is very, very good. I know they're playing Millwall at home soon. They'll probably win that. Bournemouth have equalised. Sam Surridge. Yeah, that's not good for us. Bournemouth closing us and us. But I genuinely think Watford have got that second place. I just don't see, I can't see where people are thinking that we're going to finish second when we've got QPR to play, who are mid-table on the beach, but they still got some good attack and flair. Then we've got Red in a way, tough game. They're trying to get into the playoffs. Then we've got Derby County, who are fighting for their lives, like Wycombe, Sheffield Wednesday. We usually do struggle against them twice. And then we've got Watford away. We've got the best home form in the EFL. So yeah, I think that's our automatic chance is gone now. I think we need an absolute miracle. I know people saying, "Oh, Watford got Norwich, Brentford, Swansea," but go look at our games. We need at least 3 wins. We need at least 2 wins and a draw, and hopefully Watford lose 3 games. Because if we win 3 games, say we finish on the same points as Watford, it's irrelevant. We've got like 13 goal difference compared to us and Watford. So we need Watford to lose like 3 games, and I can't see them losing 3 games. So, I think Womack's are gone. 3rd place we need to aim for, because if we finish 4th or 5th, I'm going to worry, because we like the Brentford or Bournemouth, and no disrespect to Barnsley, but they are probably the weaker link in the playoffs right now. Horan has to go. Blood, I've had enough of him. I like Horan, but I can't defend much more. I don't know, his work rate's just poor in it. It's just poor. So we're going to go into the player ratings as well. So make sure you guys comment. There's 19 people in here, so make sure you share the stream out. Make sure you like the stream as well, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. So let's go to the player ratings. Then we're going to start with the goalkeeper, Freddie Woodman. Weird game for Freddie. He made an excellent save against Stewart, what I just said, which hit the bar. Late on, what a weird save it was. I think he should have done a bit better where he could have popped up the thing. First goal wasn't really that convincing. It was a good strike, but I think he could have got across his net. So I'd have to give Woodman a 5. I think he could have done a little bit better than the first goal. Don't get me wrong, it's a good strike. But the last, couple of minutes where he made that weird save and, just give straight to Wycombe, was the ref bad? Yeah, for both teams. He was shocking. 5 says Nicholas Marley, 6, Luke 5, Gordon 6, Woodman 6. So you guys are edging a 6, and I've gone for a 5. The right back then, Kyle Norton, pretty solid when he played. Wasn't at fault for anything. A few minutes past, I'd give Norton a 6. You can't give him the same as Woodman. I thought he was a bit better than Woodman. So let's see what you guys are saying. So Bacon goes for a 7 for Kyle Norton. See what the others are saying. I've gone for a 6 personally. I think you can't really give him a 7 when we conceded 2 to Wycombe. Nicholas goes for a 7. Luke says 6. So if there's any more comments coming in, Ewan says 6, Gordon 7, Ashton says 7. So 7 for Carl Norton. Ryan Bennett, not a great game today. He should have got sent off. Few weird tackles, and I'd have to give Bennett a 5. Same as Woodman. I thought he was pretty poor today, Bennett. Should have got sent off. Probably should have given a penalty away, and I just think he struggled today due to the pace of Musgrave up top for Wycombe. So yeah, I thought Ben was pretty poor today, so I'd have to give him a 5. Mike says, we got next Queen Park Rangers at home on Tuesday. Elboss 6, Marley 4, Luke 4, Nicholas 5, Bacon 5, Elboss 5, Ewan 4. So we've got, so you guys have 5 for Ben. I'll go for a, I think I said 5 as well. So yeah, 5 for Bennett. Guehi, I thought he was probably one of our better players today. When Akinfenwa came on, he dealt with him pretty well. Wasn't at fault for any of the goals. Got stuck in again. I'd have to give Mark Guehi a 7. I thought he was one of our better players today, which says a lot when you give a defender one of your best players when we drew 2-2. I thought if anyone watched the game on Swansea TV, you'd have seen how impressive Guehi was. He was definitely the best defender on the pitch for us today. Nicholas 6, Gordon 6, Ewan 7, Deguzzi 5, Elboss 5, 7. So you guys are going for 7 for Mark Guehi. Left back Ryan Manning. Got to be honest, what Ryan Manning was absolutely awful today. I think Bidwell's got to come back in the team. The last few weeks, Manning's not been great. And to be fair, when Bidwell wasn't great, we got him out of the team for Manning. Now, I know Manning has been okay recently. But yeah, he's not been great. And I think for me, Bidwell has to come back in. Manning, I do like him, but you've just got to have that rotation. I just think, it's not fair on Bidwell if you're dropping him when he's not in a good game. But when Manning has a few bad games, you're still playing him. So I think, Bidwell's got to come in. So Manning, I'd have to give a 4. Worse, I think he was the worst player on the pitch for me today. I thought bar with someone, but I thought he was absolutely awful today, Manning. Every time I see him get the ball, I thought he'd give it away. Every time. 4 says Nicholas, 4 Subic and Boss, 4 Marley, 3 Ashton, 4. It's not a point on Watford though, Finley. There's 4 games left, mate. There's 4 games left. We're 6 points behind. It's not a point gained at all. It's 2 points lost, mate. 4 for Manning, so you guys are going to give for a 4. So far, I've given Woodman a 5, Norton a 6, Guehi 7, Bennett 5, and Manning 4. So going on to the midfield, Jay Fulton couldn't really get in the game. Thought he was pretty average today in total. I'd have to give him the same as Bennett and Woodman. Didn't think he was great, so I'd have to give Jay Fulton a 5. Fulton is one of my favourite players, but I didn't think he was great today. So what are you guys giving Jay Fulton? 5, didn't notice him. 4, Bournemouth for 2 and up. Cheers, Mike. Bloody hell. Yeah, Norwich down to 10 men. This is why I think Watford will beat Norwich midweek. Yeah, it is 2 points drop for us. Anyone who's saying a point gain, I disagree with them. By the way, if you put a 0.5, I'm timing you out. Right, I'm gonna ban you, mate, because you're spamming the same question and it's annoying me. It does matter, to be fair, because Bournemouth are close to us. But thanks for letting me know anyway. Fulton 5, Elboss 5, Nicholas 4, Degazzi 5. So you guys can have a 5 for Jay Fulton. On to Conor Horahan. Gonna put it simple. I don't want him here next year. He has been one of the most weird players all for us. He's so weird because he can pop up the odd goal now and again, but again, his all-round play is not great. So I'm going to say Horahan 3. Absolutely shite. Absolutely shite. You know, there's a pass in the first half where we were attacking, and it's a simple pass to Grimes to advance forward, and he just passes straight to the Wycombe player. Horahan, I don't know how Aston Villa's rate. I don't know how Aston Villa fans rate him so highly, because I think he's absolutely bang average. He is absolutely bang average in the Championship. He can't run, he can hardly pass, and he can score with his left foot now and again. I think Horahan is absolutely shite for a player who costs 40 grand a week wages. He is not worth 4 pence a week. You know, I might be a bit harsh, but, you know, we've seen this so many times with Horahan, and he gets chances after week after week after week. Or we've got players like Jan Dan and Corey Smith who will actually at least run and work for the team. So, you know, Horahan, I don't want to see him against QPR, I don't want to see him against Reading. I don't care if he can score the odd goal now and again. I'd rather have someone in that midfield who's going to work hard, run, and, you know, maybe not score goals, but at least work hard. And, you know, he's so lazy, like Subic said, and I just think, you know, for the amount of goal, imagine if he didn't score those goals, he'd be one of the worst players this season. So, you know, people say I'm harsh, but it just doesn't work. Just doesn't work hard enough in that midfield. He did okay against Millwall and Sheffield Wednesday, but we were cruising in that game. And I just think Horahan, especially at the Liberty Stadium, I don't know. I just don't know what he brings apart from the odd goal. So Horahan, 3 for me. Not great. And you guys gave him a 4 as well. I don't know what is wrong with Horahan, but, you know, I don't want to see him next year. Going to Matt Grimes then, pretty quiet game for Grimes. I'm just going to have to say average 5. Didn't really see him in the game as much. Similar with Fulton, really. At least he, you know, had a bit of a work rate with him. But yeah, not a great game for Grimes. For he was pretty quiet, in honest with you. For he's pretty quiet. 5, 6, 6. Yeah, I can't really give him a 6 because I give no one a 6. I thought no one is better than Grimes. Right, if you keep spamming that question, mate, I'm going to ban you. I don't really care about someone's Instagram. This is a match review, mate, not asking someone's Instagram. All right? That's your last warning. Gordon says 5-5, Grimes 6-6. So I think you're going to edge in 6 for Grimes. On to the front 3. We're going to start off with Roberts on the right-hand side. Thought he could have, you know, helped stop that second goal from Gareth McClear. Thought he could have closed down or got us tackling it a bit. Got to give him credit for that cross, though, for Cullen's goal. Really good cross. I'd give him a 6. Maybe I would have given him a 7 if he, you know, put a tackle in for their second goal. But I thought he was okay today, Roberts. Wasn't great. Just a bit better than average. But I just don't like him on that right-hand side. You know, he's not a winger for me. And, you know, apart from that cross, can anyone tell me if he made a run in an advanced role? You know, why are we playing a fallback at the wing? I don't understand. Okay, you could say we don't have options, but then go to a narrow formation, play a diamond. Yeah, 6, 6, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7. So 6 for Roberts. I've given him a 6 as well. Up front, Andre Ayew, what did he have? 8 minutes, 9 minutes on the pitch. I'm going to have to give him an average 5. Yeah, 5 is average for me. You know, didn't really have any chances. half chance which I went for a corner, but yeah, he was injured which is a big shame. And I've done. We rate anyone who if it's type of pitch, we rate them. So harsh on AU really, and we're gonna miss him, but I have to give him a 5. Couldn't really do anything in 9 minutes. And I think if Andre lasted 90 minutes today, I think we would have won that game. I think, that Wycombe backline was there to be gone for. We've seen without 2 goals, they weren't great defensively. So 5, yeah, I think you guys are going to go for a 5 as well for the average. Make sure you like the stream, by the way, share stream about. Let's try and get 40 people in here, and let's try and get 50 likes, which will be a bit hard. So we're going to go with the last starting 11 play, which was Jamal Lowe. Scored the penalty, good penalty to be fair. Didn't really see him make too many runs. I know he scored a penalty, but I didn't really see him in the game. So I'll give him a 6. I thought, I don't think I'd give him a mark where he's 7, but I don't think I'd give him as a 5 like I give Bennett or Woodman. So I'd give Jamalo a 6 just because he scored that penalty, which was an important time of the game as well. Because, it's not easy taking a penalty, and I don't think he's ever took a penalty for us. So, it was big. It was a big move from Jamal to step up to take the penalty instead of Matt Grimes, but it paid off, and it helped us get a point. So 6 for Jamal Lowe. So and you guys going for 6 as well. So just to confirm my player ratings, I went for a Woodman 5, Norton 6, Bennett 5, Guehi 7, Manning 4, Fulton 5, Grimes 5, Horhan 3, Robert 6. I give AU 5 and Lowe 6. Onto the bench players then. The first sub, of course, was Wayne Routledge for Andre AU. I thought Routledge was poor. Gotta be honest, I did think Routledge was poor. I don't understand the decision to sub Routledge on in the 9th minute when he's 36 and he's going to struggle to last 45 minutes later on 81. I thought, it was poor management from Cooper because he took him off as well later on in the game. Didn't notice him. I thought he was poor. I'd have to give him a 4. I don't think, he impacted the game. To be honest, he played 90 minutes technically because with the added time. So he technically played 90 minutes. I just don't think he did enough in 90 minutes. It's 300th appearance today, and it's not one to look back on. So I'd have to give him a 4. 4 Nicholas because he 4, 5, 4, 4. So 4 for Routledge. The next substitute, or the triple substitute then, was Jan Danda. I thought Danda was impressive when he came on, to be honest. He did more than Horahan when he came on. There's some nice passes out wide. Yes, he gave the ball away once or twice, but he's trying things like Whittaker did today. He didn't really do much, but he tried things. So I'd give Danda a 6. I don't see the reason why people slate Danda. At the end of the day, he's one of the most advanced players. Every time I see him play, he makes a chance at least. Yes, he could give the ball away once or twice, but at least he makes chances. And, the slate for Danda week after week is absolutely atrocious. You've got to remember, this lad has never had a run in the team. So you can't really criticise a player who doesn't get a run in the team. And when he does get a run in the team, he has one bad game, gets dropped out. It's like Bale for Spurs. I don't compare Danda and Bale, but no. When Bale had that hot streak for Spurs like a few weeks back, he had one bad game against Arsenal, and then he chucked him on the side. That's what Cooper does to Danda. One bad game, and you're out. It's a really bad agenda for Jan Danda, and he's one of my favourite players. So, I hate the criticism of Jan Danda because I think he's a good player. If you give him a run of games, we can see what he's finally like. Not the odd appearance here and there. You've got to stand week in, week out. And I'd rather have Danda start week in, week out than Conor Horahan, who won't be here next year. So you guys gave him a 6 as well. The next substitute then, Morgan Whittaker. Didn't really see him do anything, to be fair. Once or twice got around the back of a player, but wasn't great. I'd give him a 5. Thought he was pretty average, Morgan Whittaker, but let's be fair, he shouldn't really even be coming on. He wasn't a sign-in in January for, to get first-team action this season. He was more of like a one for the future, and, at least he's trying things. So, fair play to Whittaker. It wasn't a great game, but he's young and he's trying things. So at least he's not like scared of trying a challenge or anything like that. So I'd give him a 6. Sorry, I'd give him a 5. Sorry for Whittaker. 5. 5, 5, 6, 6, 5. So you guys go for a 5. The next substitute then was... Who else came on? Corey Smith for Jay Fulton. I thought he brought a bit of energy to midfield, won a ball back a few times. I'd give Smith a 6. Thought he was decent, to be fair. I'd like to see Smith play against QPR. Just think, he adds that little bit of physicality, a little bit of sprint speed, and he adds a little bit of closing down a mark. And I thought Smith was pretty good, to be fair, when he came on. People say, he didn't really do much, but there was a lot of times where he put so many men forward and he was the one sitting back and won the ball. So I give him a 6. I thought he was pretty good when he came on. 5, 6, 5. Marish goes 5, Luke 6, Nicholas 5, Gordon 6. So one more player rating because there's 2 5s, 2 6s. Let's see what the next person says. Yeah, good hold-up play, to be fair. I do like Corey Smith. I do like him. He's not a goal scorer, though, is he? Like a J Fong, but 6. So we'll go for a 6 then for Corey Smith. And then last substitute then, Liam Cullen, the Temby Messi, who came on for Wayne Routledge, who, funny enough, actually came on off the bench. Cullen, the one chance he had, he scored. You know, this is where Cullen's best part of his game is. When he's in and around that 6-yard box, 12-yard box, 8-yard box, whatever you want to call it, he always seems to score. We've seen against Northern Forest, the 2 chances he has, he scores. You know, he's prolific in that area. Yes, you know, outside the box, he could do some work, but you've got to remember, he's mainly an under-23 striker who's not even had like a full season to adapt. He's just come back from injury. So, to Cullen, I'd give him a 7 because I can't give him higher than a 7 because I've got to send my man a match at the moment. So I'd give him a 7. I hardly see him missing that 18-yard box. You know, he's very, very prolific at this level, or any level really, in that 18-yard box. It's a great finish, to be fair. Good header, and you know, I love to see Cullen play more. I don't think he'll start Tuesday because I don't think his fitness is there. Otherwise, he would have came on a bit earlier. But yeah, it's great to see Cullen back, and it's only his, I think it's his second ever championship goal. So fair play to Cullen. I think that is his first championship home goal anyway. So congratulations to Liam Cullen. I think you guys give him an 8. Going to go into the manager rating and then the referee rating. Cooper, the team was okay. Not a fan of Robson on the wing. Again, counter-attacking subs. He makes subs when we go 2-0 down. He did make them when we went 1-0 down. Didn't change at half-time. We were crap for the first half. Cooper, I'm going to give like the most of the players today an average 5. Yes, he made changes, but I'm sorry. Most managers in the world would make changes if you're 2-0 down to 24th in the league. So, you know, you can't really say, oh, well done, Cooper, for making changes, because it's probably the most easiest decision you'll ever make. Someone with an IQ level of 1 would make those decisions. So I'd have to give them the same as, you know, Bennett, Woodsman, Grimes, Fulton, average playing today, and I'd give him the same average. So Cooper 5 for me. Six, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5. 5 for you guys. Then we're going to go to the referee, Keith Stroud. On a non-biased point of view, Bennett should have been sent off. They should have had a penalty. So 2 bad decisions there. We should have had a penalty in the last minute. So 3 bad decisions there. He went over. He just didn't let the game flow. I'd give him a 4. I thought, you know, he didn't let the game flow. A few weird decisions. Should have sent Bennett off. Should have had another penalty for us. Wycombe should have had a penalty. So, yeah, a lot of big decisions in that game where the referee really missed. 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. So a 3 for you, a 4 for me. So those are the player ratings. My man of the match, then put in the comments down below who your man of the match was. My man of the match, I'm going to give it to Mark Guehi. Like I said, I know we conceded 2 goals, but I thought his aerial presence was good. You know, when Akinfenwa comes on for like 10 minutes during the added time, you know, it was a big threat, then he dealt with it pretty well. I thought, you know, he wasn't at fault for any goals. He wasn't like Bennett, who was pretty rash in his tackle. He's got his tackle spot today. And, yeah. So I'd give I give Guehi my man of the match. Let me know in the comments down below who your man of the match is. Now, I don't think you can give Jamal man of the match for scoring a penalty, to be fair, because at least Guehi's all-round play was decent. Akinfenwa 10. Yeah, it was good to see Akinfenwa back at the Liberty. First time since 2007, I believe. So guys, put in the comments down below who your man match is. So I'm going for Cullen. Elboss Cullen to go see Guehi. Yeah, I don't know if you can give a man a match for a player who's going to equalise. I don't know if you can do that. Marley, 1 player, please. We don't go for 2 on this channel. Yeah, Alexander was on the bench. Yeah, shame he didn't come on, really. Yeah. So I think you guys are going to go for Cullen as your man match, which is fair enough. So I put the StreamYard link in the comments down below. Of course, I want to get you guys interacting. So just click on the link. I think you need to sign in maybe. And then I'll get some of you guys to talk about the game. Luke Thomas also goes for Mark Guehi. So I'll put the StreamYard link in. Of course, if you've not contributed to the chat, then I might not get you on because... You know, if you're not interacting in the live comments, then, you know, the point was getting you on, really. But, yeah, the StreamYard link is in down below for any of you who want to come on. I'm just going to turn my camera off quickly. It's just easier. I turn my camera off and then put my mic in. It's just easier than, you know, putting my fingers in the middle of the screen. So just give me 2 seconds while I carry on talking. Who's in that picture there? Andre Gallagher, Garrick Brewster. Bloody hell, 3 of them aren't even playing for us anymore, if you're including Garrick's loan. So, you know, technically, if that picture's still your next season, there'll be no one there. Because he was gone next season. So, yeah, I'm just going to plug in the absolute big of a microphone. 27 people watching, so make sure you hit a like button as well on the stream. There are Camera's back on, microphone's in, and we are going to get the Guzzy on.
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
Doing all right, thanks.
Yeah, good Saturday?
Yeah, not much to do.
No, not much to do. So, did you watch that game first of all?
No.
You missed a good game, actually, 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2. Not satisfying, but okay, go.
Have you seen any of the highlights?
Yeah, I only saw the highlights like 10 minutes ago.
So, looking at the highlights, then what did you think? What did you think of the game then, from the highlights you saw?
It was like Wycombe just taking chances and score when Wycombe are on a ball into the box, and they are in a threat. But if we park Wycombe's passes, then it is a struggle for Wycombe, and we have an opportunity. But this game, I do not know what to say anymore, because from winning to Norwich City at home, first place, to failing to win against 24th place team Wycombe.
You always use that point. I always use in the live watch along saying from beating Norwich, from beating Watford to losing to Birmingham, Preston, and now drawing to Wycombe. So if we're losing against QPR midweek, I can see you in the comments already on the watch along. From beating Norwich and Watford to losing to QPR, Cooper's fault again. But any stand-up players for the Swans today then?
Cullen, it was just a header. He was high in when he was in action. Cooper made subs. It was a sub, but Cullen was dangerous in the box and scored.
Yeah. Obviously Conor Roberts Welsh. He's playing in an advanced role for us at the moment, right wing. Do you think we could see him in Wales in that position in the future, maybe?
I will think he will see. I think we will see Conor Roberts in that position, but playing as a right wing. Well, I think he played at the right wing. I think it was Denmark, and he didn't do great.
Yeah, I don't really like him on that right wing. Like, fair enough, he got a cross from that position, which got the assist, but like, I didn't see him make too many runs forward. I just thought he's a little bit too defensive. But good news for you, Ben Cabango is back in the matchday squad today.
I know. no,
to be fair though, I don't think you watched the game, but Bennett, he was really running the risk of getting a second yellow card, so maybe he should have come on Cabango. But it's good to see that he's apologised for his mistake, and hopefully he won't make an incident like that again. Even though it's been reported that he's done that several times. So on to Tuesday's game against Queen's Park Rangers, who picked up a very, very impressive 2-1 victory to Middlesbrough. What's your thoughts on QPR? Any potential players to look out for, and what is your score prediction for Tuesday night?
I can see like two QPR key. I think it's like, I know one is Chair Dykes, and the fullback Hammer, the Finnish fullback Hammerlainen can be a threat if he starts against us. He's advanced, yeah.
I know they also have Charlie Austin on loan from West Brom. I think he was serving a 3-match suspension, and he's actually available for the first time after suspension.
And also the QPR goalkeeper has been sent off for.
Yeah, I don't know his name. I can't remember his name, but is it Diang? No.
It is Diang, I think.
Yeah, so if anyone doesn't know, QPR's main goalkeeper Diang got sent off. But I was looking at the highlights. I'm not sure who came on for QPR as a reserve keeper, but he made like 2 great saves. So I was thinking that Diang out is a good news for us. But then the reserve keeper who came on made like 2 outstanding saves. So
I saw it.
Yeah. So what's your prediction for Tuesday then?
Every time I predicted negative, we win the game. Every time I predicted positive.
Yeah, you said 6-1 today. What the hell are you on about? 6-1.
We found Brentford 7-2. That's why I'm going for 6-1. But no, let's be
right. Predict a loss.
Yeah.
Because every time you predict a loss, we win. So predict a loss.
2-0 QPR. Let's go for that.
Scorers for QPR.
I think it's going to be Dykes and Thomas, I think.
Is that Thomas? I've not heard of him. Is
George
that Luke
Thomas. George
Thomas?
Thomas. No, George Thomas, QPR player.
Is he Welsh?
Yes, it is.
Is he on loan from Leicester?
No, it's not because he moved permanently
From who?
from Leicester.
Oh,
He went.
yeah. I thought he used to play for Leicester. Then he's a right winger, isn't he? Right winger.
Yeah, he is, but he played at midfield today.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look out for them. I hate playing these mid-table sides because we've seen against Preston. They are dangerous at times, and of course, they do have former Swansea City player Tom Carroll, but I do believe he is injured, which is good for the Swans.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, going on to the game then quickly. Do you think it's a point gained or 2 points lost?
2 points lost because we should have won against Wycombe, which is we've escaped from an embarrassment and suicide loss, but we managed to rescue a point by claiming 2 goals, which
it's a weird one because yes, we did draw 2-2, and I'm a little bit happier because we got back, but yeah, apparently Bournemouth are now 3-1 up as well, so that's a great result for them.
Who scored?
I don't know. Someone put in the comments who scored. I know Serge scored the first one. Not too sure who scored the second one or the third. But can someone tell me in the comments right now how many points are Bournemouth behind us? Do you want to have a look at your laptop quickly? Because you got a laptop now or PC.
I got my laptop, but I got my PC in front.
Yeah, have a look for me. I reckon Stanislas.
Did he score?
I don't know.
No,
that's why I'm asking you.
And no Mackham today. Again.
No Mackham. What a shame.
Yeah.
Come on, Duguzzy. Oh, bloody hell. Apparently Bournemouth are only 2 points behind us now.
Oh, my. Okay. Let's hope we don't face Bournemouth in the playoffs.
Who scored for Bournemouth then, guys? Who scored their second and third?
Second and third. Sarich, Danjuma, and Kelly.
Bloody hell. Thing is with Norwich, this is why I'm not confident of Norwich being Watford, because they've won, they've got promoted, so.
Yeah. Norwich promoted and relegated.
But I think Norwich are down to 10 men though, to be fair.
Yeah, they are. Who got sent off?
That Greek guy. Yeah, that Greek guy. Konstantinos or something like that.
All right. Very good.
But anyway, Duguzzy, thanks for coming on, mate. I'll speak to you Tuesday in the Watch Wrong and Review, and I'll see you on my Monday's match preview in the comments saying we beat Norwich, we beat Watford, but if we lose to QPR, it's an embarrassment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. See you later, mate. Thanks for coming on. Right, we'll get on Lucas. All right, mate.
Yeah.
What did you think of that performance today, then?
I don't know how we won 2 games and we drawn against this. Like, why did we do?
Yeah, frustrating. Any stand-up performances for you for any of the players?
Guehi,
yeah. Who's like the worst player for you today? I'd have to say Evan Manning or Horahan. I thought they were pretty poor today.
over one player, Horahan.
Yeah, you expect a lot more from him, really, don't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, QPR Tuesday night. I think it's like 7 o'clock off. What's your thoughts about that game?
I think we will win, but
score prediction?
1-0.
1-0. Scorer, obviously, I don't think he was going to be fit for that. So, would you reckon we'll score?
Jamal Lowe.
Yeah, he's on fire at the moment. Well, do you know when he was set? Do you know when he was set up for the penalty? What was your reaction?
Yeah.
Like? I was like, oh no, get him away from it. Because imagine if he missed that, his confidence would be down the drain.
Like, we could have Grimes because he scored against Man City before.
I think he's also scored against Forest in the cup. He scored a penalty, didn't he, in that one? But yeah, go on.
Oh, do you remember that goal where he scored as well
against Forest? Oh yeah, that's a screamer.
Yeah.
Well, thing is, Grimes has got like the ability to do that. We just don't see it that often. But anyway, thank you very much, Lucas, for coming on, mate, and speak to you Tuesday.
Yeah, bye.
See you later, mate. You right, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Not gonna lie, a little bit disappointed with that performance today.
Yeah, same here.
it's typical. Every time we seem to win, Watford win, Brentford do something. And as soon as we don't pick up the 3 points, neither do Brentford or Watford. It's just the championship for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really, isn't it?
Who would have thought today, at the start of today, if you put a bet on, top of the league would have lost, second place lose, third place draw the bottom of the league, fourth place Brentford lose, and then sixth place Barnsley aren't playing, and then you got Bournemouth who being top of the league. So it's just crazy, the championship, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that result today then, performance-wise? Any key players? What do you think?
Yeah, well, obviously the performance was really bad. The points, it wasn't a point gained; it was 2 points lost.
Agree with that.
Yeah, it's the bottom of the table against third place. You really expect to win, but yeah.
Yeah, I see people saying, because Watford drew with them earlier on in the season, but you got to remember, if someone said two months ago, you draw 2-2 home to Wycombe, 2 late goals to equal, I'd say, yeah, it's a good point, but with 4 games left, it's not a good point.
Yeah, it's not a good point either, but Liam Cullen did good, yeah.
Yeah, because 6 points with 2 games. Sorry, with 6 points, 4 games. You got Watford to play, but then people are saying, look at Watford's fixtures. But then you got to remember, we've got to do our job, and at the moment, we haven't done our job today. So, it's all right saying, Watford got Brentford, Swansea, Norwich, Millwall, but you look at our fixtures. Derby, that'll be an hard game. Reading, that'll be an hard game. QPR, dangerous side. Then we've got Watford, who've got the best home form. So, I can understand why people are saying, look at Watford's fixtures, but then, we've got to remember, we've got to do a job at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly the point, yeah.
But, any man of match players for you today?
Yeah, it was, I think, Jamal Lowe. Not really Jamal Lowe, but I say Mark Wahey and Liam Cullen, definitely.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to see Cullen fully fit back, and not sure if he'll start Tuesday due to his fitness concerns. But I'd like to see him come off the bench again.
Yeah, definitely, because now we know that he can make the impact.
100%, mate. On to the game Tuesday then. Score prediction against QPR home.
1-1, because they're a team that are towards the bottom of the table, and it's away. So I'm going to say 1-1.
I don't know if it's a good thing, but I know Watford and Brentford are both playing 6 o'clock Tuesday, and we're playing 7 o'clock. So the time those games are finishing, we'll have 20 minutes left of our game. So, if we're losing, the management can say, come on, boys, that both of those have lost, time to put pressure on and stuff like that. But hopefully we win, mate. But, I can understand why you've gone for a draw.
Yeah.
QPR 11th floor. Yeah, exactly, Ellis. Mid-table, so they've got nothing to play for, mate. So, anyway, thanks, Luke, for coming on. Speak to you soon.
See ya.
See you later, mate. We're going to get Kieran on. All right, Kieran?
How are you? You okay?
Yeah, mate. What about you? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What do you make of that performance today, then?
Well, I didn't watch the game because I couldn't watch it because it wasn't on Sky, I don't think. But
No.
Listening from your reaction on your watch along first 10, 15 minutes, we started pretty brightly, probably could have scored 1 or 2. And then Wycombe just flew up the traps in the second half, completely different team. So, yeah, not best pleased with the draw. No offense to Wycombe, but they're not great. So
No,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I think we hit the nail on the head there. 10, 15 minutes, we had a couple of chances. Roberts had a good chance saved. Horan and effort wide. They didn't really threaten Woodman. And then the second half, it was like they were on drugs or something, Wycombe. They just came up the blocks, flying, 2 goals in 5 minutes.
Yeah, we just couldn't handle them.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as they scored that first goal, then another chance tipped onto the bar by Woodman. So it could have been 3-0. And,
It sounds like Bennett struggled as well with the pace of their front 4.
Yeah, Manning, I thought it was crap today. Bennett should have got sent off as well. Woodman, dodgy.
Yeah.
But, on to QPR Tuesday then, mate. Like someone just said in the comments, they're 11th, nothing to play for. But they did beat a good Middlesbrough side today, 2-1. So score prediction for that?
Weirdly enough, I think this game's going to be easier because Wycombe had, they wanted to survive relegation. They were fighting for something. I think the game against QPR is going to be easier because they won't, they'll be more laid back. They won't have anything to fight for.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for a 1-0.
1-0. Scorer?
Grimes.
Matt Grimes. Do you reckon that'll be from set piece inside the box, outside the box?
No, I think we'll come from a set piece. We've taken short. Matt Grimes, edge of the box.
I'd love to say that. I was saying that. I was saying that to think it was Luca just now. Like, he's got the potential to do that. By the way, if you want to join, just put the StreamYard link 3 times in because there's 2 more people in the bomb. So if you want to join in, it's more appreciated. Kieran, thanks for coming on, mate, and speak to you soon.
Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
Right, see you later. I'm going to get Marley on now.
Yo.
You all right? How's it going?
Apologies if I keep looking up. There's a bloody fly in my room.
Make sure it doesn't poison you.
I'm not. Well, it can't be any more poisonous than put that performance today, isn't it?
What do you make of that game then?
Hold on. I thought it wasn't the best game. I thought we didn't look too. I didn't think we looked too up for it in the opening stages of the first half. I thought Conor Horan, obviously my favourite player, I'm always biased towards him, but it's coming to a point now where I can't keep defending him any longer.
You need that tweet, Conor Horan masterclass incoming. We need that back. Tuesday night. Didn't last time we did that, we lost to Huddersfield, but then all Huddersfield fans were laughing. But to be fair, he scored in that game, so technically it was a masterclass.
Yeah, it was.
What did you make of the Tembi Messi today? Good to see him back.
Mate, he was quality today. Like, obviously Andre's not going to be fit. I'd love to see him start. Obviously he looked like he looked like a really good fit player today. So I'd love to see him start. Like, even if if for the first half, just let him have a bit of a run. Like, do you know what I mean? So, like, as long as if Andre's out the team, happily start them. I'd go with Lowe, Whittaker, and Cullen all starting up free up front Saturday. Don't want to see Routledge anywhere near the starting 11. And if Ayews not fully fit, then
I think he might be out for the season, to be honest. There's a hamstring, so they're hard to recover from.
Yeah, but did you notice when he came off, he looked a bit fine. And apparently he was up by the top, like still in his kit. So
Cooper confirmed he's out for Tuesday. Just question mark if we can get him fit for Reading, Derby, and Watford.
Yeah, we need him.
But the main thing is at least keep him fit for the playoffs, because I'd rather him be fully fit for the playoffs than be 50% fit for the next couple of games, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
So going on to QPR Tuesday, what's your score prediction?
Obviously that keeper got sent off. Hold on. Today.
Animal abuse. This is.
Nah, this is insect abuse. But
we're doing a live fly watch along now.
Where's David Attenborough when you need him? But but yeah, my score prediction. Obviously, they're not going to have their first choice keeper, so the second choice, I believe, is Joe Lumley.
QPR away. We're not going to repeat the word, but a couple of nice chances at Joe Lumley.
Or your favourite player, Liam Kelly. I'm not sure whether he plays them again. But...
Isn't he at Bournemouth? No, that's Lloyd Kelly.
That's Lloyd Kelly, yeah.
Piss off, Kelly! Piss off,
Kelly!
No, that was like the keeper, though. I don't think he's there anymore. I don't think he's there. Check, because if anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, it was QPR in the cup last year, 5-1. I think they just scored a screamer to make it 4-1, and Marley was by me in the away stand, and Kelly just looked up to the Swans fans and just went like that. And I was just like, piss off, Kelly! Piss off! You Australian knob! I think he's Australian. If he's not, then that's just embarrassing. But yeah, I think my vlog's on the channel. I think it's actually on there if you want to check the clip out. But yeah, I think that might go in my preview Mondays, especially with 3-0 down. The fucking QPR. Oh, that way it was awful. 3-0 down. It's like 17 minutes.
Oh, you bastard!
Has he moved?
He's on loan at Motherwell.
Oh, says it. Oh, you awful then. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Lloyd,
he's my favourite player. He's my idol.
They got some bastards. What's the score prediction then for Tuesday?
I'm gonna go.
Curse just goes, don't get me started on that FML. Yeah, I think Curse had a bit of rage. Nordfeldt, catch the ball, man!
Nordfeldt, catch the ball!
Curse. Yeah, what's the score prediction then?
I'd love to say Swans win, but it's so difficult now to say Swans win because we always just do so shit with like in the lower league table. But I'm gonna go with a 2-1 Swans win. I'm praying to God I'm right. I'm gonna go with a for QPR. I'm gonna go with Lyndon Dykes.
Mm.
And then for Swans, I reckon there'll be a brace from someone. I reckon
Conor
it'll be
Horan?
No, mate, no. I reckon it'll be a Joe Lumley on goal brace.
I don't know if he was a reserve keeper today. I'm not sure he was a reserve
Hold on.
keeper.
Hold
Because
on.
he looked different. I know whoever came on though. I'll tell you what. If you watch the Middlesbrough QPR highlights there, whoever came on for QPR, the goalkeeper, he was amazing.
It
'Cause he
was
made-
Lumley. It was Lumley.
Joe Lumley. You want in the 4-0 loss, people were calling Joe Lumley a uncertain word. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Oh, and do you know what the plus is about
What?
versing QPR?
Oh.
I know we're home, but the Moroccan guy with the little spinner.
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
and he keeps
Oh
shouting,
God.
Whoa!
You are.
You are.
What a legend he is.
Mate,
Oh.
we have so many memories in QPR away. I'm gonna have to go.
I just want to go Q. I think let's go QPR away again. Why not?
Yeah, fuck all the other way days. I just want to go QPR away, man.
I'll have to watch a QPR anyway.
And now 6-2.
I know it's 5-1 anyway.
4-0, 5-1. Next time I'll go, it'll probably be 6-2. The other time, 7-3, 8-4.
Well, we beat them this season 2-0, so hopefully we can.
By the way, look at the outfit check. Do you like this or what?
That is a nice jacket, to be fair.
Yeah, I got the shorts on as well. Look at that.
Oh, you're like a younger version of Steve Cooper in training.
Yeah, mate. I'll be putting my fists up. I'll pelt Conor Horan.
Do an Alan Tate.
Yeah, pelt Conor Horan in the stomach, saying, "You gotta fucking die to get 3 points."
Neil Warnock.
Oh yeah.
Iconic quote. Anyway, thanks for coming on. Speak to you soon.
Mike Green's and all.
Right, I'll get Jake on. Right, before I get Jake on, I'm putting the StreamYard link in a few more times. So if you want to join the StreamYard link, I'm just putting in for 31 people to make sure you like the stream as well. So Jake, of course you did a stream today, the return,
I did.
and
I
wasn't
did.
a great return, was it? Wasn't a great return.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. I don't know if you've seen back, but usually I tend to hold back with the reactions. But when
I watched it. Was it the second goal?
It.
Piss off! Piss off!
It was the first one. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, bottom of the league. I'm a loser. Absolute piss take.
Same happened to Luton last year, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It's just ridiculous. It shouldn't have. It's annoying. Everyone's celebrating a comeback. But no, don't celebrate it. We shouldn't go 2-0 down in the first place.
Jack Griffith says 3-1 Bournemouth, so Norwich, Watford, Bournemouth promoted. Well, not at all, Jack, because Bournemouth are 5th mid.
It's just so annoying because Watford lost as well. So.
Well, I've seen people say a point gained. It's not a point gain at all. It's 2 points lost.
It's 2 points lost, yeah. But then again, right, come Tuesday, if Norwich win against Watford and we win our game, it's only 3 points off, isn't it? So.
But the problem is our goal difference. Thing is, we need Watford to lose again after that twice because our goal difference is shocking.
Yeah, and then obviously they'd have to lose to us, so that means they have to lose 3 out of 4. It's not going to happen, is it?
Or draw one of them.
Yeah.
So ideally, we need them to lose to Norwich, lose to us, and draw against Brentford.
What's so annoying though, right? If we had won today, come Tuesday, we could have only been like 1 point off them.
And the thing is, if we won today, Brentford couldn't have overtaken us with their game in hand.
Yeah, exactly, because they're 2 points behind us with a game in hand, aren't they? So they've still got a chance.
Got a donation and a match review. Kai Evans, one absolute legend, £1.99. Love the hair. I'm a super fan. Keep the work. Thank you, Kai Evans, mate. Thanks for that, mate. Hope you well. Thank you very much for the £1.99. Maybe we could spend that on a striker next season.
We can.
Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. As Marley was showing us a coat, what's your opinion on this then? It's the.
I don't know. That gives me Paul Clement vibes. I've got to be honest.
There's Anna Carlos Alvarez.
Hang on, Jake. Is that a Swans jacket over a Man United top?
Do you want me to reveal it?
Yeah, that's a Man United top, isn't it? Oh, that is the worst combination I've ever seen. Right, people in the comments, rate that combination out of 10. A Man United top with a Swans jacket. Rate the
A sleeveless
combination out of
jacket
10.
as well.
I'm sorry, Jake. Or if you got on Man City socks, Juventus trainers.
I've actually got just normal Under Armour trousers.
So he's got rugby trousers on as well. Oh, this is the worst
And
combination ever.
I'm not going to show you my socks, but I got Adidas socks, white Adidas socks.
So you've got Arsenal socks. This one's by Adidas. Marley goes 4, 0.5. Man United sick. Oh, Jake.
Come on, give it some respect.
Give it gigs at the Lindell season.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone goes 0, -2. So Jake, who's your man match today then?
Do you know what? I think I'm actually going to go with Liam Cullen. He came on and got a goal. And I mean, Jamalo looked bright today. I was thinking before the pen, I was like, why on earth do you give it to Jamalo? He's never taken the pen for us. Grimes scored 3 out of 3.
Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it?
To Grimes, but it worked, so I'm not complaining. But yeah,
prediction for QPR midweek then? Prediction for QPR midweek? Is he dead or something? Prediction for QPR midweek?
You froze there. I couldn't see you.
All right.
Like,
I was saying that like 5 times, and you were just like that, looking at the camera.
Yeah. Prediction. Right. I'm gonna go 1-0 Swans, to be honest. 1-0 Swans. And goal scorer Kyle Norton.
Yeah, I'm just mucking around with you. I was pretending to be frozen, but yeah, it didn't really work. I was trying to do what I did. Were you thinking there for a second? What's happening here?
Yeah, I was. I was thinking, well, can you hear me?
Kai Evans has donated again. Kai, keep your money.
Legend.
Buy Ronaldo with this donation. Nah, Messi's better than Ronaldo. You'll disagree, but
Buy a cheeky Fred. Nah, United are my second team. Ronaldo's better. But anyway, 1-0 Swans. Kyle Norton.
Cheers, Kyle, mate. Appreciate it. Kyle Norton.
First goal of the season for Kyle Norton.
I know. Obviously, you do a match preview, but I'm not going to reveal what your lineup is. But if there's one player you'd like to see come into the lineup, who would it be and why?
That is tough because I want to keep Roberts on the wing. I did like Roberts when he had a few chances. So there's one player I would to bring in. It would be Liam Cullen start instead of Routledge. So I'd go with Lowe, Roberts, Cullen up front, and I'd possibly even play Whittaker as well. So you have like 4 attacking players.
So you keep Roberts in the. See, I wouldn't be like. I know he got a cross, but like he didn't make any runs, did he?
There was a point today where he was playing centrally as well. I was like, what's he doing?
Yeah, I know he had that chance, but like an out-and-out winger.
He had 2 chances. He had the one at the very start, and then the one where it was him and Routledge, and then he cut in and used his left foot. They're both on his left foot, so.
By the way, guys, you got like a 30-second warning. If anyone else doesn't join, then I'm just going to end it. Someone else has joined, but I reckon it's Dickussy. Because it was Jamal, it was Low Jamal, so I reckon it's Dickussy. So I know he's got an account, Cardiff City, Swansea City making babies, but I've not seen that today, thankfully. I've not seen that account today because I think I've banned it, thankfully. But yeah, it'll probably be in your preview Monday.
Jamal, are you?
To be fair to Jamal, I think he's got 13 goals this season now, which isn't that bad.
Yeah, he scored 4 in his last 3, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'm not adding that account because someone's just joined in the bomb, Jamal Lowe, and they haven't got a picture of themselves. So, Kai Evans, keep your money. 79p. Kai, if you donated this on Tuesday stream, you'd be the top donator. Well, thank you anyway, mate. Legend. But, yeah, QPR is going to be a tough one because they've got bloody Charlie Austin, who's going to be back from suspension. I know Diang went off today, but their keeper came on as well. I think Dickey scored a screamer for them today. Dickey. Robert Dickey. They've got Che, who are great. They got who's that striker? Scottish. Lyndon Dykes.
Yeah, that's the one.
He plays for Scotland. Yeah, they do have a decent little squad, QPR. So, it won't be an easy game. And I think if we are going to get anything out of it, then we've got to defend pretty well.
Yeah, going back to that famous Charlie Austin quote, one of the best leagues in the world, and they've got terrible officials.
And then they had some song written over, a song over the top of it, like Park Life. Park Life.
Yeah. Oh, Charlie Austin.
At least Tom Carroll's out. At least Tom Carroll's out injured, though.
Yeah, and Angel.
He doesn't play for them anymore. He's a free agent, isn't he?
Oh, shit, yeah, he is. Bloody hell. Do you reckon he'll join anyone else?
You are.
Do you
How old is
reckon
he?
he'll join
How
anyone?
old is he now? 39.
I think he's a bit. No, I think he's only about 36.
I'd like to see him return. I'd like to see him return with Ashley Williams in the future, like some coaching role. Imagine this is a front three. You've got Alan Tate as manager, Ashley Williams assistant coach, and then you've got bloody Gary Monk defensive coach, and you've got Angel Rangel goalkeeper coach.
Two goalkeeping coaches, Doris De Vries and Michel Vaughan.
You got York Grace as a striking coach.
And bloody Rory Donnelly.
Oh, bloody hell, Kai's in now 79p. Thank you very much, Kai. Legend, mate.
What a legend.
But anyway, Jake, thanks for coming on, mate. I've seen your actions today, pretty funny. Do you want to shout your channel out to the 32 people in here?
Yeah, it's Pure SCFC Vlogs. We're 21 away from 700. Sorry, I'm not getting too carried away myself.
You lose subs now.
Exactly, 21 away from 700. So it's Pure SCFC Vlogs.
Yeah, and of course they do watch longs for the majority of the games, previews every game, and the odds match. You haven't done a match reaction today, though, have you?
No, not today, because I had training straight after the game. So
training on a Saturday.
I know, training on Saturday night, but I was able to watch it. At least I got to watch the whole game. So
yeah, because me and Jake might be doing a reaction tomorrow, maybe potentially.
Yeah,
and
possibly,
if we do, I'll reshare my Swans Wayne's account on Instagram. But anyway, Jake, thanks for coming on, mate, and
cheers.
See you later, Brady, Jake. Inside joke. But anyway, thanks guys for watching. I'm going to end it here. Good 1 hour 5. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure you do hit the like button if you are new to the channel, or if you are, not new to the channel. Let's try and get 50 likes. Who are watching this on playback? Well done on watching like a 1 hour 6 minutes. So yeah, thanks for watching. So subscribe to Jake. So well done on that. But yeah, disappointing today. Good game overall for the neutral, but for a Swans fan, it is very, very frustrating. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in Monday's match review against Queen's Park Rangers. So, of course, no video tomorrow, but then back again with the preview Monday, and then the watch long and review on Tuesday night. Kai Evans, keep your money, mate, for the next stream if you want to donate, of course. But big shout out to Kai Evans, who donated very kindly in this match review. See you later, Jamski. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the match preview Monday night.